As interest in Russia's S-400 wanes, Turkey pushes its own air defense systems. According to recent reports, Turkey has made significant strides in its domestic air defense industry, allowing the country to become less dependent on the Russian-made S-400 air defense system. An industry official has even claimed that Turkey does not need the S-400 because locally produced technology will soon overshadow it. While some experts believe this claim may be premature, it is rooted in reality. Turkey has prioritized the development of its air defense systems and has already deployed several systems, including early warning radar, command and control systems, self-propelled air defense guns, and low and medium altitude air defense missile systems. Turkey's latest addition is the Cyper long-range air defense missile system. This progress in the domestic defense industry not only provides Turkey with greater independence from Moscow, but also boosts the country's defense capabilities in the region. Umut Gorgun, the chairman of Turkish defense firm Aselsan Elektronik Sanayi, recently claimed that Turkey no longer needs to rely on Russian air defense systems. He cited the country's progress in developing domestic air defense technology, such as the latest edition of the Cyper long-range air defense missile system. According to Gorgun, "We are making air defense systems. We don't need S-300s, S-400s. We are eliminating the need for them. This is our duty." This statement reinforces Turkey's commitment to developing its defense industry and reducing its dependence on foreign suppliers. With the continued development of domestic air defense technology, Turkey is likely to become increasingly self-sufficient in its defense capabilities. This could have significant implications for the country's relationship with Russia and other foreign powers. As reported by Breaking Defense, Turkey is less likely to accept a second batch of S-400s from Moscow, despite Russian claims to the contrary. When Turkey initially agreed to purchase the first system in 2017, it did so in response to the failed coup attempt the previous year, with the goal of gaining a strategic advantage for potential military action in northern Syria and easing tensions with Moscow. According to Siki Ecilay, an associate professor at Izmir University of Economics in Turkey, the S-400 system was believed to provide the protection Turkey sought, as well as the establishment of an A2/AD bubble over northern Syria, which would give Turkish military greater freedom of action. However, the geopolitical and diplomatic landscape has since shifted, with the consolidation of power by Syrian President Bashar Assad and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. These developments have likely contributed to Turkey's shift away from reliance on Russian air defense systems and towards greater investment in its domestic air defense industry. While the future of Turkey's relationship with Russia and other foreign powers remains uncertain, Turkey's increased self-sufficiency in defense capabilities could have significant implications for the region. According to Siki Ecilay, an associate professor at Izmir University of Economics in Turkey, the war in Ukraine has reminded Ankara of the Russian threat and the importance of its membership in NATO. With the Syrian regime now fully in control, Turkey's policies are shifting away from isolation and military assertiveness and towards mending international relations. As a result, Ecilay believes that a follow-on order for additional S-400s from Russia is unlikely. Additionally, there are questions about the system's effectiveness following a successful Ukrainian aerial attack on Russian facilities reportedly guarded by the S-400. While the widely held perception and analyses at the time of procurement was that the system was effective, the actual effectiveness has since been questioned. Turkey's increasing investment in its domestic air defense industry suggests a desire to become more self-sufficient in its defense capabilities and reduce its dependence on foreign suppliers. As the geopolitical landscape continues to shift, it remains to be seen how Turkey's relationship with Russia and other foreign powers will evolve. Turkey has been making strides towards producing its own missile defense systems as it moves away from the Russian-made systems. While the short and medium-range systems are operational and have made significant progress, the long-range air defense systems with capabilities similar to the S-400 are still in the testing phase. One such system is Cyper, which can hit targets 60 miles away and has been compared to the S-400. It underwent a successful test firing in August, and Turkish media has reported that it is expected to enter service by the end of 2023. However, Siki Ecilay, an associate professor at Izmir University of Economics, suggested that it would likely take a few more years to field and validate the system's effectiveness. According to Eagle-Eye, the long-range defenses have taken longer to develop due to their complexity, particularly the software algorithms that compute and update the precise meeting point between a maneuvering target and the interceptor traveling at high speeds over long distances. This requires extensive testing through trial and error, including actual test firings and simulations. According to Michael Tanchum, a non-resident fellow at the Middle East Institute, Turkey's air defense gap lies in its ability to defend against missiles rather than winged aircraft. As such, Ankara's primary goal has been to find an appropriate foreign partner for joint development of a long-range air defense system to counter potential ballistic missile threats, in addition to the locally made systems. While American Patriots were previously considered, the European-made SAMP/T has emerged as a contender. Turkey had been offered the system before the S-400 deal, and a provisional agreement was signed years ago, but talks had stalled until March 2022 when Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan spoke with French and Italian leaders about the joint project at a NATO conference. Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu confirmed the agreement in a CNBC interview, stating, "We signed an agreement, a letter of intention with European manufacturer Eurosam like 8 years ago, but nothing happened until today." Now those two countries are most curious to have joint production in Turkey to export SAMP/T, the air defense system, to my country. According to experts, Turkey is aggressively pushing its air defense systems in the regional defense market, with active short-range systems and long-range systems expected to become operational in the coming years. Artem Mavlutoglu, a Middle East defense expert, noted that Turkey has already exported its Hakim Air Defense Command and Control System to Azerbaijan and the missile component of the Hisar system to Indonesia under the Trisula program. Since the mid-1980s, Turkey has aspired to use defense exports to lighten the burden on its national economy's major investments in the defense sector. As Siki Eagle-Eye, an associate professor at Izmir University of Economics, pointed out, Turkey actively promotes and markets its defense products and systems abroad, and the country's combat-proven defense industry is a strong selling point for potential buyers. Mavlutoglu noted that Turkey has the upper hand over NATO countries when it comes to exports, as it offers NATO standard equipment and systems with minimum, if any, political conditions or strings attached. Additionally, Turkey's Cypher system, while still under development, may become a feasible alternative to the S-400 in the near future. According to Michael Tanchum, the war in Ukraine has greatly affected Turkey's defense export markets, with the country's commercial interests tilting towards Europe and away from Moscow. The explosion of interest in Turkish-made drones is just one example of this trend. Write your thoughts in the comments, subscribe and like it.